What's going on, man? Welcome back to the basement. I'm Ron. Wanted to hop on here. You know, we do these, probably going to be doing this for the rest of the summer. We hop on here on Monday, hop into a nice little Best Ball Mania live draft, try and bink the championship, go out here, try and win $1 million on Underdog. And if you haven't already, make sure you hop on to Underdog Fantasy Football. You use the promo code right down here, promo code Ron, when you deposit for a $25 bonus for free right into your account. Inject that shit right into your account. $25 when you use promo code Ron on Underdog Fantasy Football. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, fellas. Good morning. I also want to say laundry day in the Stewart household. We got on the Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. You know the vibes. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not even really a big Dragon Ball Z guy, but this shirt is pretty sick. But it's old, dude. I've had this since like high school. It's like a little bit faded all over the place, but it's gas. Smooth Criminal, what's going on? What's going on? Danny, what's good? What's good? Said you drafting right now? Yeah, I'm going to hop into a Best Ball Mania tournament in a second. Don't mind me just drinking my water. What's good, Nathan? All right. Let me screen share real quick. Now we're fucking talking. I just got, had to make a little bit of an investment. Just got a nice little monitor. So I can look at the comments. We can go full screen now. I'm going to take the banner off. I was an idiot in the last one. I didn't take the fucking banner off. All right. Then you said you're going to record after this? Okay, I see you. All right. So here we are. Everybody out there, let me just explain what this here website is for a second. This is Underdog Fantasy Football, the best ball platform out there. Pretty much what ends up happening is that on this website, you hop in there, hop into a best ball draft. And what best ball is that instead of like drafting a league or drafting a team, you got to go set the fucking lineup every morning or every week on Monday. You can draft teams in the summer. It's August 1st. No one wants to draft it, or August 2nd today. No one wants to draft a team and then have to like set their lineup a month and a half later on. But in these leagues, you draft a team, and Underdog pretty much just sets the best lineup that you could possibly have every single week. So it just tallies up all those points every week, your best possible lineup. The end of the year, first place wins it all. You don't have to set a lineup ever. So I'm in like 200 plus of these at this point. Can we get a little bit of an update on that? Yeah, 211 at this point drafts. So when you hop in Underdog Fantasy Football, use promo code Ron, you get a $25 bonus when you deposit. So now we're going to hop into a nice little Best Ball Mania 2 tournament. This is how this is where you can get $1 million in first, $250,000 in second. We're out here trying to chase a chip, fellas. Even one of these would be nice, bro. Even like, give me like 3.5K to my pocket. Sheesh. Give me that all day. All right. So everybody out there that wants to hop in this with me, I'm going to click it in 3, 2, 1, bang. Oh shit, bang. So let me get out of this. Yeah, man. Good morning, everybody. How are we feeling this morning, everybody? I'm feeling dangerous. I'm feeling like maybe we could get this team win $1 million real quick. I don't know. Oh shit. Let me get the thumbnail shit out of the way. All right, so now we're looking good. Thinking about the FFPC $350 buy-in looks sick, bro. I want to hop in one of those. I was thinking about one of these next couple weeks. I'm going to hop in one of those and record it and then post it as like a mock draft or something like that. That $350 buy-in for FFPC is really juicy. So I can take a little look-see at it because it's like a managed league, but it's also a tournament, which is sick. Yeah, this is the one I want. $350 to enter. How does it work though? So 2-hour timer. No, that's a 2-hour slow draft. So afternoon draft. I'm trying to figure out like. So this is a draft tonight. Oh, so like 4 p.m., 7 p.m. and they're like literally filling. Oh no, they're not. 12 teams open. August 2nd, 1 p.m. Man, I might hop in one of these as soon as this weekend. I really might. Because this is a. Let me look at the prize structure real quick. Still waiting for 5 people. So this is the regular season overall. Okay, so you like play. Yeah, on it does have like a World Series of Poker type feel to it, but this is like your individual league. If you get the 1 seed and the 2 seed, so the 1 seed and 2 seed play for the championship round, and then second place gets $500, so you make like 150 profit. You don't make it to the big dance, but then you can get $1,500 in cash. Wow, free entry to the FFPC main event, sick. That's also sick. And then you get into the championship round. So week 15 through 17, you're out here. First place gets a 500K, 100K, 50K, 25K. So these are the prizes on top of what you already got right here. Oh wait, no. So pretty much it seems like if you don't finish in the top 30, you just get whatever you got. Oh, you get 3 options available. So you get one of these 3. That makes a lot more sense. I probably would take 1,500 cash just because I'm a degenerate, but man, I might do that as soon as this weekend. I also got to figure out how many of those the pockets can really afford. How many of those can I actually get into? I'm thinking 2, maybe 3 max. Now let me drop the Discord. Let me drop a Discord link in the chat real quick while we're waiting. I'm surprised that this hasn't filled up sooner. Also, while we're waiting for this to fill up, make sure you go down below. If you're new, subscribe. And make sure you leave a like on the video so that YouTube knows that you guys are enjoying this. So more people come in so we can get the stream kind of pumping at this point. Damn, just waiting for 6 people? How are we not in the Best Ball Mania yet? How are we not in here? I also know P Over's at streaming right now. So we might honestly hop into, it depends on when he gets his going, but we might literally hop into the same best ball draft as him. I'm not sure though. It depends on when he hops in. We'll see. But yeah, man, how are we feeling on this here Monday morning? Y'all have a good weekend? Danny, what do you want to link to? The FFPC shit? Or I put the... Yeah, 100%. I honestly didn't mean for these to overlap, but I believe Overzet is streaming right now. Yeah. All right, let's see. Is he gonna hop into some shit soon? Come on. That'd be pretty sick if we hop into the same draft as Leone and damn, they're already in a draft? They're already in one. You hate to see it. All right, enough of the free advertisement. All right, maybe I should put something out on Twitter. All right, so I got an idea. This is where we'll tweet something. What should we tweet? Like how do you link somebody to the Best Ball Mania? Do I literally just like no, I can't just copy and so I just say like hop in the fucking Best Ball Mania? I don't even know what I should like. I don't even have like a link to share. Like should I just literally send like the underdog website link? All right, here we go. It might literally fill by the time I even figure out how to get this tweet up. Going live on the tube. I hope that this. Oh, but is this even gonna show up as like the? I'm deleting this tweet if this doesn't show up as like like the underdog logo and shit. Can I just like? This is gonna be stupid. It's not gonna do it. Oh my god, that's such like a boomer tweet. All right, hold on. I got a better idea. It's gonna fill by the time I even do this, but this is a better idea here. Sure. All right. How many 3 people left? There we fucking go. All right, we're literally waiting for 2 people at this point. So that was a whole lot of nothing. Dave, you said, what are you looking at? This is Underdog Fantasy Football. It's a best ball platform. So like best ball is you draft your team and then the best lineup that you can possibly set every week is the one that gets scored. It's a cool way to playing fantasy football where you don't have to like set a lineup or anything every week. But this is going to be the Best Ball Mania 2 tournament where it's a $25 entry and first place gets like $1 million, I think. First place gets like $1 million. Second place might get like 500K. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like their huge tournament. Still waiting on 2 people. Once 2 people join on, we're hopping right into this thing. And we're gonna get weird. Appreciate you, Danny. David, you said you're not a best ball fan to begin with. Best ball's fun. Best ball's fun, man. I love best ball. But I'm also a sick man. Like 200. I'd honestly push back on the draft strategy being that much different. I draft best ball teams very similarly to what I draft redraft teams with. I think the only differences really are that I'd say tight ends get pushed up more because you can't stream. Same thing with quarterbacks, but like it's not like I had the same argument on Twitter yesterday. It's not like Marquise Brown is going in the 5th round. You know what I mean? It's like the ADP is pretty much the same. The ADP is pretty much the same. I would just say that underdog is like super sharp. That's like the only difference. But yeah, like I don't think the draft strategy is too much different. I think like you just worry about roster construction a little bit more, but I think you should probably be worrying about roster construction a lot more than we are. how can I say this, in just like normal redraft. Wow, Devonta Smith. I just got a notification from Sleeper that Devonta Smith is dealing with a knee sprain and is listed as week to week. And how many people? We're still waiting for 2? God damn, player. Why are we not in here? You said anyone in here like IDPs? I'm personally a snob, and I'd be open to it if like subscribers and like patrons were like begging me to hop into an IDP league. I've never been in an IDP league. I don't love the format, but like I get the appeal though. It's just not for me unless if like there was overwhelming amount of people that wanted me to hop into an IDP league, then I'd be like, I suppose. Just like I love football. I love all sides of the football, of course. Like, and I even bet on fucking football. So I'm in tune with the defensive side of the ball. It's just like in fantasy, oh, the 101. Let's go. Let's go. And we're back to back with Danny here. Jesus Christ. That's not fun. Is there anybody in here that's like a do you recognize anybody in here, Danny? I don't recognize anybody. No Herzig or what am I trying to say? No Herzig, nobody anything crazy. Antoine could be Amico, but I don't think it is. Get a Cook 101 exposure. Yeah, let me get really unique real quick. Let me get really unique here. Maybe I'll just go Kelsey at the 101 just to really get in there. CMC at the 101. That's what just has to happen. Oh, I love that. A 101 in the Best Ball Mania is beautiful. I'm telling you guys, if there was ever a year for third round reversal, it would be this year. Like McCaffrey is head and shoulders above everybody else. Like the only way he busts is with injury. Like he could just be his win rates on the last in 2018 and 2019 were so insanely dominant. Like if you can start the draft as long as CMC doesn't go down, I think that we're going to see the 101 be wildly unfair. Because I think that the strongest point in the entire draft, like the most value, I think, is the 2-3 turn. I love the 2-3 turn because you have like Kittle in that range, Jefferson, AJ Brown, Keenan Allen. Sometimes you can get something weird to fall to you. I will say I hate that my picks are sandwiched. Like I'm literally sandwiched in between Danny this entire draft. Give me some fucking breathing room. Damn. All right. This is gonna be an absolute snipe fest. It's gonna be a snipe fest. We're gonna be scrapping. We're gonna be scrapping for fucking Brandon Ayuk in the early third round. All right. So should I go with this? What do you guys want? Do you guys want this? I know a lot of people like kind of yell at me. I don't go with this grid view. I will go. Maybe I should go with the grid view. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. We have like we can go with like a full grid view here. What are we saying about this? Should we go with like the full grid view here? And then we kind of can go here and mess around with some things. I don't know. How are we feeling about that? How are we feeling about that? Let me know. Do you guys want this? Should I just chill here, or should I like kind of switch between these two? Saquon at the 110. We got Zeke, Kelsey, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. Those 3 wide receivers should be going in every single first round draft. I don't care if it's 0.5 PPR. All 3 of those wide receivers should be going there. I think in the recent update on my rankings, I think I have like 4 straight RBs, then Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. So we're doubling up on RB here. It's gonna be interesting to see what these guys that start wide receiver, are they gonna go hardcore 0 RB? Nathan, you said switch between the draft board and who's available. Okay. Yeah, because we're in a spot at the 101 where we're gonna have a lot of time between picks, so I don't mind looking at the draft board here. Wow, that's early for AJ Brown. So what are we looking at here? We got 9 players available. All right. I feel decent. I feel decent about where we're at. You said Ridley has a case too. Yeah, I think Ridley and D-Hop are right there as well. Ridley and D-Hop are right there as well. I actually think that I have Ridley and D-Hop like 112, 113, or not 113, 2-1. All right, so now that we're pretty much close to being up, I might mess around in auction this year. I really might. Maybe we'll do a video for the channel. We'll get some subscribers in there, and we'll mess around. I do like that I have 2 picks back to back. All right, so Metcalf goes, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Nick Chubb at the 207. There was a lot of beef on the Twitter streets yesterday about the whole Nick Chubb and the Nick Chubb and what's his name. All right, we're gonna go Justin Jefferson, and then we go George Kittle, baby. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, bro. The advantage you get at 101, the fact that you can sneak in that 301 and usually get somebody in that tier. Because to me, I think there's a decent fall off from Kittle to whoever Danny's about to pick. Like I don't mind Keenan Allen, but I think that Keenan Allen is in that next. Like I have Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, McLaurin, Allen Robinson, Amari, and Swift is that like that next tier in round 3, and you can sneak in like Kittle, Jefferson. I'm telling you, man, that's beautiful. Like Danny Start, I think that Danny Start is strong too. If you can get Waller, he got Waller at a pretty crazy spot, and then you can come around. Like Keenan Allen's not a bad wide receiver 1, but I do think there's a little bit of a tier break there. All right, so now we are back to the draft view. We got Metcalf, CEH, Nick Chubb, Najee Harris. Where did Derrick Henry go? 104. All right, so what does everybody else build? So this guy, Fade the Deck, is looking like he wants to go with like a true 0 RB type builds here. Yeah, there's a lot of hero RB going on. I don't really think I have anything to counter that. Yeah, I don't have much to counter that with, but happens to the best of us. Yeah, like this is another guy who wants to go like kind of with a hero RB-ish build. Just got to crack the back real quick. You know the vibes. Damn. So we're gonna be just the wide receiver thirst is gonna get extremely real in this draft. That we're taking Mike Evans in the 3rd round. Not that Mike Evans isn't a 3rd rounder, but that's just a sign that you know what's about to happen here. We're going to be seeing a lot of orange. Yep, DJ Moore at the 308. Jesus Christ. So this guy's going like a true 0 RB build. Damn. I'm trying to think through. Yeah, it just seems like it's going to be a lot of hero RB in the draft. That's a good point though, Danny. Like in the like we are drafting assuming that Dalvin Cook and McCaffrey are healthy, and in that event, at least the guys who took their hero RB in round 1 are pretty much fucked. But the guys that in round 2, like if CEH like pops off, this guy's looking very good. Like the longer you get, the farther away that you can get that that hero RB, the better. And this guy's just going straight up robust RB. I don't in a draft room like this where we are just like absolute, like you have a 0 RB team, you just have people being wide receiver whores. Like I don't mind that. But here's the caveat is that if you go 3 straight running backs, that's it. If I go 3 straight running backs, that's it. That has to be it. You know what I mean? That like I wouldn't draft another running back. I've been messing around. I'll mess around with that every once in a while, where you can go 3 straight running backs and cut it off there, and then you can go like, I'm trying to think, like you can go like 2-3, 2-3, 11-2. You can go, or you can go like 2-3, 10-3 or something like that. Whatever you want. Yeah, or you can wait super long if you want as well. Last year in my league, someone got a 1st and Singletary for Edwards. Jesus Christ. Jesus, man. Like I was like a 2nd round rookie pick. I respect the Keenan Allen over Jefferson call, but I'm huge into Jefferson this year. I'm huge. I would take him as high as like here. I love Jefferson, dude. Jefferson, I've just think that Jefferson's going to be this generation's OBJ. But like this generation's OBJ, without the part of OBJ's career where like after year 2 he just continually disappoints. You know what I mean? The guy looks, dude, the reception perception looks fucking crazy. Just everything looks wild, bro. Like he could just like if you take what he did last year and you give him like a year 2 bump, it could be scary. It could be scary. The one thing I will say about Jefferson is that his stacks suck. Like I don't want Kirk Cousins on any of my fucking teams. I want him nowhere. All right, let me get off of this. All right, so now we actually need to start thinking about some things here. Here's the I got to keep things a little bit close to my vest here, a little close to the chest, if you will, because I know that Danny's in here. It's not even so much that Danny's in here; it's just that we got like sandwiched here. It's like, Jesus Christ. All right, so I'm trying to think. Man, I don't love the board. I do not love the board. I am not a fan of the board. Let me say that much. So Thielen plus 1, 2, 3. We are going to be picking at pick 48. Huh. Jesus Christ. Pick 48. So Danny goes Ayuk, of course. I'm not going to like either of these picks. So pick 48. We will go Deontay Johnson. Not thrilled to make that pick. I will say, in hindsight, I wish that I took Keenan Allen over Kittle because I would just take Pitts here. I think Pitts is the best pick on the board, but I'm not going to double up tight ends. And then we'll go Galladay. I don't even like Galladay. I really don't. Fuck it. Galladay it is, man. Jesus Christ. I hated that. Yeah, I thought about Lamar. I was thinking maybe a QB. I just like, I didn't love that. I didn't love that. I didn't. I was thinking about Lamar. I was thinking about Lamar, but I just. These are also two wide receivers I never draft. So like, fine. Let's get a little bit of exposure there. But those are two wide receivers I literally never draft. If I had Diggs, I would. I mean, Lamar, you can't even really stack until later on. So I could have just taken Lamar and stacked him later with Bateman or whatever. Damn. So that was not fun. That's just a lot earlier than I want to take a quarterback. Like if I want to take a quarterback, I'd rather take one like here. I'd rather. Damn, bro. I will say in hindsight, I think what Danny did there, where he went Ayuk and then a quarterback, was probably the right move. And I wish that I could have gone back and taken. I wish I could have gone back and taken Lamar because I think that was actually the. I think that was the correct pick there. I just don't. I don't love going early tight end and early quarterback. It's just all it comes down to. You said Kenny G is a value. I honestly hope that he is, man. I hope he is. I'm not big into Kenny G this year. I'm also not big into Deontay Johnson. I kind of would rather just. I honestly thought about even going Deontay Johnson and reaching on Claypool, but I couldn't. You know, just to get like a Pittsburgh stack and then maybe come back around with Big Ben later. But yeah, that's where my head was at there. All of these wide receivers are super ugly to stack. Kirk Cousins, Big Ben, and Daniel Jones is what we're looking at. Jeez, man. This guy at least have like but yeah. I do not love what I just had to do at the 4-5 turn there. That's what happens when you get into such a fucking wide receiver heavy room like that. It gets really ugly. To be honest with you, I'm sick to my stomach with what just happened there at the 4-5 turn. Damn. I think Lamar was the correct pick there. Lamar, Kyler, Josh Allen probably was the better idea. I do kind of wish that I went Claypool. I think that you can make a case for Claypool over Kenny Golladay. I'm not sure I'm there yet. 49 felt very high for Claypool, but I think that you could make the case for Claypool. I will be honest. I'm slightly upset with what just happened at the 4-5. It's fine though. It's fine. Let's just put this up. I'm saying I could have taken Claypool. I would have been cool with Kyler, Josh Allen, or Lamar. Yeah, now that I've literally made that pick, I might literally go to the rankings after this video and put Claypool above Golladay. I think that I have them in the same tier. But I hate that this just happened. It's honestly kind of a blessing. Okay, so I don't have a lot of Golladay exposure anyway, so it's literally fine. But I think that Claypool is a better play than Golladay because Golladay is never going to be a guy that has like a 25 to 30% target share. He's going to hover around like 20, 21, 22. He could even be like a 19% target share guy. Claypool is going to be the exact same. He's going to be in that 19 to 22% target share. And I think that he is just probably going to be more efficient. Probably going to be in a more pass heavy offense. You know what I mean? And he's just like, he has that year 2 potential where he could just explode. So what pick are we at? Gallup +4. ETN +3. God, that's a great fucking. I would have loved ETN there. ETN at pick 70 or 69. Wow. So what the hell are we looking at here? We got the 612, the 701. I got some ideas here. So DJ Chark +1, 72. So here's the thing. Chenault is not going to make a pass me at this turn. Chenault will be getting drafted here. And then it just kind of comes down to do I want the Debo stack to go with Kittle, or do I want the Mike Williams, or do I want the Juju stack to go with Deontay Johnson? We're gonna go with Debo. We'll go with Debo. Why not? We're gonna go Debo. Yeah, I like that. Now the wide receiver room. The thing that I knew about taking two ugly wide receivers back there. So I don't love Golladay and Chenault. But what it comes down to with Golladay and Chenault is that it just makes it gives you depth. You know, now I have 5 wide receivers I feel very good about, or 1 wide receiver I feel great about, 4 wide receivers I feel pretty good about. We're probably going to cut off the wide receivers at 9, so we're just kind of loading up on these things. I think the whole number 1 thing is kind of overstated, if I want to be honest with you, ML. I think what am I trying to say here? Yeah, I don't really care who the number 1 wide receiver is on a team. Like, the Giants are going to suck. Kenny G's probably going to hover around like 19 to 22% target share, because Kenny Golladay is going to hover in the 19 to 22% target share on a similar, like, him and Claypool are kind of the same guys, just that Claypool's coming into year 2 and he could just erupt. That's kind of the difference for me. But they're going to hover around the same target share. They're going to hover around pretty much the same opportunity. It's not going to come down to who's like the number 1. You said, why do you think? Because it never has been high, man. It's just never been. I don't know how I can look up Galladay's target share, but it's never been high. So I got an idea as to how I can show this. So, I mean, last year, 19.5% target share. 2019, when he was good and he was the wide receiver 12, still only 21.1% target share. And now I will say, he's one of those guys. I peeped Bush's video, or not his video. I peeped his thread about like the important targets, and he did lead the league in touchdowns, and he has the red zone receptions, and he has a lot of like air yards and a high A dot, right? So he's a guy, like a high A dot. So the difference is, though, him and Claypool are the same guy. Like, Claypool is that exact same build where he's going to have a lower target share. He's going to be operating the deep parts of the field. I think that the Steelers, they're going to throw more. I think it's probably going to be a similar type offense. And I think that Claypool straight up is probably in year 2 is probably better than Kenny Golladay. But he also has the upside. As a year 2 guy, he has the upside to close the gap, and he could even see a higher target share than that. I also know, I know for sure that Drew has talked about this. Drew has a million Golladay tweets, but he had a tweet one time where it was like Golladay target share from at DF Bean. Come on, pull up the tweet right away. I would love it. Yeah, here it is. So Kenny Golladay, his target share the past 3 is 22%, 21%, 19.5%. He's not just target shares are super, super sticky year to year. It's very rare for somebody to just like go from 22, 21, 19.5 and then just like jump up to like 26, 27, you know? It's very tough. Got 9 notifications? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. All right, so what do we got here? McCole Hardman at the 8-4. Good luck, brother. Holy. I could never be me. Could never be me, McCole Hardman at the 8-4, but stay safe out there, brother. Jeez, Josh Jacobs at the 605. That's actually very interesting. All right, so I also think Pittsburgh will be better overall team than Giants, so Giants trailing will be throwing a lot. I think you'll be surprised. The Steelers have a very tough schedule, man. There are a ton of massive speed in New York Giants. Barkley's target share. Target share sticking to supply if this receiver changes teams. Honestly, I can find the chart in a second, and I will. I'll pull up PA Howdy's target share. Actually, I know we saw Stephon Diggs, but he was the outlier last year. Usually, we see those target shares dip. All right, so what do we got on the board here? So you took Carter. What pick are we at? Carter plus 196. Should we just go Jalen Hurts? I feel like Jalen Hurts is kind of a crazy value at this point. All right. So let's go Jalen Hurts. That's fine. We'll go Jalen Hurts like we used to go in like the 7th round. So I'm cool taking him at a discount as long as nothing happens with the Deshaun Watson stuff. And then we'll go Mooney here. And I don't even love Mooney. And I think that I would probably go Elijah Moore in most cases, but let's just go Mooney. I like Mooney because that sets us up. I think that we have some interesting routes for QB2. So I don't mind that. Yeah. Yeah, Hardman in the 11th, 12th. Yeah, fine. And like the 10th plus, the only way that I'm like reaching on a guy like Hardman is if I already have what am I trying to say? If I already have Patrick Mahomes. If I already have Patrick Mahomes, then I'm kind of into it, you know? Like I'm kind of into it. If you have Mahomes and you want to get that stack in, like sure, go, have at it, my guy. But outside of that, I'm really not too interested. All right, so here is the board. Yeah, McCole. Jeez, dude. McCole Hardman over Fuller. Oh my, Russell Gage at the 806. God, so this is actually kind of perfect. If I will admit, if I was to go 0 RB, dude, if you can go Tyreek, D-Hop, DJ Moore, Jamar Chase, Claypool, and then get Josh Jacobs in the 6th, that's a very interesting 0 RB start. Like if you can get Josh Jacobs in the 6th, I'll do that for 0 RB all day. That's actually kind of a beautiful 0 RB start. I think I would even not even take Edmonds here and go Mike Williams. And then what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide receivers. Then you only need one more wide receiver for the rest of the draft. Like instead of Edmonds, I probably go Mike Williams, or even like a quarterback, even like a Herbert that earlier. Oh, there goes your Bateman. You should have, dude. Damn. You could have gotten that Bateman stack at 902. I will say though, what's that? So 98, so you reached like 12 picks. What would a Bateman been? Oh, I think Bateman was the move there. Get that nice little stack of Ruski in there. Let's you guys wanna all right, let's take a little break for some serenity here. Let's take a little break for some serenity. What was that? Bateman. Let me get 380 Bateman tweets in the last hour. Oh, let me see the clip of him beating Marlon Humphrey. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just trying to make Danny feel as much regret as possible. Oh my god, you have 43% ownership on Bateman. I wish I had that much. So what are we looking at here? This is kind of beautiful. I will say I'm very into Taylor, Eckler, Swift. Cut it off right there, and then just start hammering wide receivers. Wow, I'm very into what this guy has done today. Very into that. I think Jonathan Taylor at the 112 is ridiculous as well. I would take JT like here. Like how Danny says he has like 43%. That's a pretty exact number. Danny probably referenced it in his video. I was gonna say I probably have my highest exposed rookie is or my highest exposed player overall across best ball. It's actually pretty crazy across best ball and fucking and Dynasty is Terrace Marshall. I think that the bet that you're making with Elijah, and I take a lot of Elijah Moore and Rashad Bateman, and it's not even so much that Rashad Bateman and Elijah Moore's ADP is whack. It's that Terrace Marshall's is. You can get Terrace Marshall like around tier. He's a similar tier of prospect to both of those guys, and year one opportunity is like you could see a world where Terrace Marshall gets more targets than Bateman just because of the Ravens offense. And don't get me wrong, I love Bateman. I have him in a lot of dynasty leagues. But I just think I just don't understand why Terrace Marshall doesn't go like here. I don't know. He's like, I think his ADP is like 145 or something. All right, so now I need to actually look at what's going on here. So what pick do we have? So Moss +4. So pick 120 we're at. All right, so what are we looking for here? What wide receivers are even on the board? All right, so we got some interesting paths here. Let's see it, Jacoby, man. Let's see it, bud. Damn. I really wanted Trey Lance there. But we at the very least insulated our pick there with Laviska Shenault, so we can go with Trevor Lawrence. I would have liked Trey Lance just for the Kittle action, and then we're gonna go Tony Pollard. We'll get some upside at running back here. Bang. That's a good turn. We're set at quarterback. I'm done taking quarterbacks now. Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence. I think that is just fine. Here's McCaffrey, Pollard. We'll probably go 3 more. We're gonna aim for that 2-5-9-2 build. It's gonna get ugly at running back though. I'm just preparing you guys. It's gonna get ugly at RB2. Nathan, you said you wanted Marshall over Rondale Moore in your rookie draft, but got sniped and went with Moore and Michael Carter. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, Danny, I was going to take whichever one you didn't take between Trey Lance and Trevor Lawrence. Because we both have those stacks set up right now. And I'm cool with just having 2 pass catchers, I'm cool with that. Because Deebo Samuel Kittle is still a stack. I still have that San Francisco stack in there. So here comes the question. So I have my main stacks right now are Jacksonville and San Francisco. Jacksonville schedule. Why not get super in the weeds here? So their last 3 games are Jets, Texans, and Patriots. Good God. Is that even a good schedule? Jesus Christ. Jets, Texans, and Patriots. Jeez, man. San Francisco. I know people talk about the San Francisco playoff schedule a lot, so let me see this real quick. Yeah, a lot of people talk about this final stretch. Texans, Titans, Falcons. That's interesting. So we're done at quarterback. Is this the draft where I go with the backdoor Tim Tebow to the Tim Tebow to Trevor Lawrence stack? Oh shit, you guys are talking about okay. You're saying that there is a preseason game, the Hall of Fame game or whatever, right? Okay. August 5th. What day is that? Thursday? 8 p.m. Okay. I'm kind of into that. I imagine there's 0 starters that are going to play. I could be wrong. All right, so what do we got here? We got James Conner, Nelson Aguilar. I couldn't imagine taking Nelson Aguilar 3 rounds ahead of where Jacoby Myers goes. That could just never be me, fellas. I'm sorry. Melvin Gordon, Henry Ruggs, Matt Ryan, Gesicki. I was kind of hoping Rager made it back to me to get that Jalen Hurts stack in, but I knew that someone probably would want him more than me. Gus Edwards, Davis, Sanders, yeah, like you said. That's interesting. This is interesting to go to 2 straight Buffalo guys on your own roster, but I mean, that's actually an interesting stack there. This guy's CT, his team is very solid. Jeez, dude. Very solid team. He's got the Julio stack, the Tannehill. Logan Thomas is a very solid tight end option. I think Logan Thomas is one of those last tight ends that you can get in there where you only have to take 2. I mean, even then in like a tournament, you can still punt tight end and you could just go like you could just get really ugly. You could just go like Everett, Blake Jarwin and call that a day. As much as I would hate to do it. So I'm trying to think Titans, Falcons, Texans. You said don't worry about missing on Rager. He stinks. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Rager, but in redraft I'll dabble a little bit. I'm actually gonna work on a video today. After I'm done here, I want to compare the win rates of face planners versus rookie wide receivers. So I think a lot of the decisions I have to make on the clock are like Michael Pittman versus Jalen Waddle, or you have wherever Terrace Marshall was. You have like Terrace Marshall versus like Jalen Rager. You know what I mean? Or like even like Bateman and Elijah Moore versus Pittman, or Rondale Moore versus Pittman. So it's like, here's the thing. Jalen Rager, the stats I have on Face Planner is that the stats I have on Face Planners is that I know that Jalen Rager's likelihood of becoming a top 24 wide receiver is very low. But if you're drafting him in like say the 11th round, you could probably, if he's like wide receiver 31, that's pretty valuable. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm making sense here. So John Brown 144. Good God. I think we go Nyheim Hines. Jesus, this is not good. I don't even really want Paris Campbell. 144, 145 is where I'm having to take this pick at. We'll go Sterling Shepard. I guess it gives us a little bit of a stack with Galladay. I hated that pick. Let me tell you that much. Reached almost a fucking round on Sterling Shepard. Jeez, man. That board is ugly. Should I have taken a second tight end there? Maybe, but with Kittle, like I just don't feel inclined. Jeez. I did not have fun with that. Let me tell you that much. I did not have fun with that pick. I know Danny I know Danny didn't love making that pick either, let me tell you. Oh my God. Corey, are you telling me that the puppy is back? Oh my God. Oh my God. Bush, what's going on? Are you telling me that the puppy... Oh my God, the puppy 2 is back? Bro. I might literally... Jeez, bro, the puppy 2? Man, I don't have time to go back to back, but I would love to. You're in one with Matic right now. What is everyone saying about the puppy on Twitter? This is huge, man. This is huge. I didn't know that they were gonna fire up the puppy like this early of August. Holy shit. What are we saying? We're 15 picks away. I think we got time here. 14 picks away. The puppy 2 is live. Holy fuck. Justin Herzig wants to max enter the puppy all auto drafts with preset ranks and positional caps. That would be interesting for sure. Damn it. This is not the puppy that I want. What is everybody saying? What is everybody saying? I'm actually very excited for the puppy. I might fuck around and max enter this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really might mess around and max enter this. Because the question is, will they ever make a third? And here's the other question as well. All right, so let me look at the other puppy. Oh, let me tell you, Danny, this $8 will be popping by the time that I get off this stream. So here's the question. All right, so how many picks away? If you guys out there that don't know, the puppy is huge. Or the puppy is, like, it's not huge, but it's sick. All right, so here's the question. The last one was 56K in entrance. What's the new one? Please be bigger than 56K. Wow, so like double. Okay, that's huge. 500K is the first prize, and this one's only $5. A $5 tournament is so sick. The fact that someone out there, geez, man, that's huge. I will be loading up a ton of slow drafts on that. I will be grinding the fuck out of the puppy. Let me tell you that much. That's crazy. I think I might mess around and try and max enter that. I really might. That takes a lot of dedication and willpower, though. $750 to max enter it. You said you guys are going live for the Hall of Fame game? Okay, I see you guys. Yeah. $750 to max enter isn't really too bad, to be honest. Question is how fast does it fill, and do they run up a puppy 3 at any point? That is the main question. I feel like I need to be a super sick degenerate to try and max enter it in time. I'm going to try and get there. We'll see. All right, so we are now Kirk Cousins +3. We're now at 168. Is this where we start to look at? All right, so Diami Brown. Diami Brown is a sick pick there. God damn it. I really wanted Diami Brown. All right. We're not going to go. Oh, man. So Madison was pick 168. I think then we'll just wait on another. Okay, so we need 2 more wide receivers, another tight end, and another running back. We're gonna go with Hunter Henry and just whatever. I didn't love making that pick, but like, fine. He'll just be our tight end too. That's not a big deal. So now we need 2 wide receivers and a running back. It's just that like these wide receivers are all like I'll just take some swings later on. I don't really need that in my life. So now we have 2 upside running backs. We have a pass catcher. We have McCaffrey, and then we'll go with one more guy. I think that will be good to go. Should I have taken James White there? Possibly. Possibly should have taken James White there, I'll be honest. Damn, them starting the puppy is huge, though, man. Said Matic got ETN in the... Dude, ETN in the 6 is so stupid. It's insane. Where did ETN go here? Yep, ETN at the 609. I was praying he fell to me at the 612. Look, I get the RB dead zone. I'm very much into it. Mike Davis should be here. You know, Josh Jacobs should be back here. Dude, I need to invite this guy into the StreamYard for a one-on-one interview and really break down what we're doing here, drafting Trey Sermon over Travis Etienne. What are we doing here? The autumn wind is a pirate. What are we doing here, brother? Yeah, I didn't think he was going to fall past you, Danny, but a man can dream. A man can dream. But here's the problem. These guys, Josh Jacobs, all these guys should be getting pushed back, but ETN should probably be here. I mean, the thing is, I'm kind of a hypocrite. If that's the case, I probably should have taken him at the 501. But hey, man, I'm not. His ADP is his ADP. All right, so we just need another running back, 2 wide receivers. Yeah, that's the problem. Me and Danny have really been setting the tone on this whole draft, I'd say. I think that what me and Danny do at the turn here, every given pick or whatever, just really sets the inertia and the wave for the next 20 or so picks. At the end of the day, it all starts and ends with me and Danny setting the tone here at the end. Corey, where are you picking at? Curious to know what spot you got Barkley. He's been slipping recently. 7 spot? Okay. I see it. Marquise Brown's dealing with a hamstring injury. I just got that notification on Sleeper. Is anybody surprised? Oh my, not the Rashad Bateman sidelined with muscle toughness. Everybody please chill. Everybody please chill. It's just muscle toughness. It's fine. Not a big deal. All right, so where are we at currently? Marquez Callaway, Amari Rogers, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. So we're really going to have the last pick of the entire draft here. Yeah, Barkley I think is currently my 104. And I'm not moving him until I see what am I trying to say here? Until there's like something definitive, you know what I mean? Like I think that they're just trying to like slow play it. I think that they're just trying to like, I don't really even know the motive for not being super upfront with that info. Barkley's your 105. Yeah, exactly. He should be. He should be in your top 5. Just a matter of preference, I guess. I've been getting him a crazy amount, like the 111. Oh, we're getting another little sleeper update. Another little sleeper update. Ron Rivera said that Antonio Gibson has bounced back from his turf toe. Hampered him in the OTAs, but he's looking good so far. Danny, what do you mean by more? You mean like more accusers? Like, are we saying bad info, good info? What are we saying here? You saying bad info, good info, trades? Bro, you're telling me there's videos? There's videos? This man got caught in 4K? So you go Nico Collins. All right, so I actually wanted James White at that last pick. So we're going to go James White. We'll lock in our fifth running back. Now, what do we got at wide receiver? Demarcus Robinson, Alan Lazard, Deshaun Jackson, Kadarius Toney. So what pick with James White? 192. All right, so we're going to go Demarcus Robinson. Let's just get a Chiefs wide receiver. Yeah, we'll just get a Chiefs wide receiver. Why not? I got some ideas for our 18th pick. Yeah, I feel like James White was a crazy. I honestly was thinking about taking James White over Hunter Henry earlier. What tight ends are still available? Ebron, yeah. So I mean that's beautiful. So now we have 2 pass catchers that'll lock that shit in. We have 2 upside guys, and that's all I could ask for. I wish that I had somebody in like an ambiguous backfield, but just wasn't able to make that work, make that happen. Yeah, Darrington Evans was my guy. If you took James White, I would have taken Darrington Evans there. Nico Collins, yeah, 100%. I love Nico Collins. Nico Collins might be my most owned wide receiver in Dynasty. Nico Collins had like if anybody was going to be this year's Chase Claypool, it would be Nico Collins in my opinion. Just like alpha size, just crazy athleticism. You said, does your draft strategy change from redraft to best ball? Not a ton. I get a lot of people. Like I got into an argument with this guy Justin on Twitter yesterday. I would say like slightly does it change my like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I kind of I can't put into words really what my different strategies are. Like the only thing that I'll say are different. I think in best ball you have quarterbacks and tight ends get pushed up because there's no streaming. So that's like the main thing to me. But in terms of like I was talking about it earlier with Danny, but like no one's taking Marquise Brown or Mike Williams in the 5th round because they offer crazy spike weeks. You know what I mean? Like it's not, these guys are super high upside aren't getting pushed up the board. And if you reference it with other high stakes ADP, like if you go to like FFPC and look at their ADP, it's nothing too crazy in terms of the differences. But in terms of like my strategy, I think I'm just more aware of like, but I will say now I'm starting to like, it's a good thing that I started to play best ball because of the strategies that I'm using in best ball. I'm starting to implement them in like redraft managed leagues. The idea of, okay, if I go running back, there's not really a reason to then get another, unless if like a running back falls to you, you know what I mean? But there's not really a reason to get another running back for a while. You want to stack up wide receivers there. It's kind of made me a better player, if that makes sense. But different strategy, just like I think mainly quarterback, tight end. But that's about it. But I think, yeah, Danny said chasing, or Bush said chasing uncertainty a lot more. That's true as well. Danny, I don't really have a favorite college football team, but if I did, it'd be Michigan. Growing up, I did like Michigan. But yeah, I've like Shea Patterson was garbage. It's actually crazy how those wide receivers, those crazy like highly recruited wide receivers, go to Michigan just to like absolutely like I don't like as a 5-star wide receiver, I don't know how they keep on getting these commits, man. They go to Michigan and then they just blow everything up. Like Donovan Peoples-Jones, sick recruit. Tariq Black, sick recruit. Nico Collins, sick recruit. Who else was there that was sick, man? Just dude. Oh geez. All right, so I have a couple ideas here. So Travis Fulgham is gone. Ready for this? This is like if he's not there. Oh no. Oh my god, this is like my favorite 18th round pick, especially if I have Trevor Lawrence. Colin Johnson, baby. Then where did the draft go? Best Ball Mania. Is this the team? Yeah, so this is the squadron, fellas. That is a draft for today. Hopefully, we just binked the championship there. I don't love the team. I mean, we got Jalen Hurts. Damn, I think we got a naked Jalen Hurts, which isn't great. But at least we have Trevor Lawrence stacked. That's not great. I don't love having a non-stacked quarterback. It just couldn't make any of the Eagles happen. Maybe I could have waited on Hunter Henry, gone Zach Ertz. Maybe I could have taken Travis Fulgham over DeMarcus Robinson, but I didn't really want to. But yeah, that's where we're at. 2592, just a classic hero RB draft. And yeah, man. That's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go write up the outline for today's video. We have my bounce back running backs video coming out tomorrow. Again, this was Underdog Fantasy Football. You guys can see all the way in the bottom left there. Underdog Fantasy Football. It's best ball. It's the best way to play fantasy football. I've been getting a lot better at fantasy football because of best ball. So if you hop on there, you deposit money, use promo code RON for a free $25 bonus. And that'll do it for today, fellas. I love you guys. We just had a light week because I was updating the rankings on Patreon. Those are all set, ready to go on the Patreon. You can get those down below in the description. Also, if you've made it this far, I know that I'm kind of just like spitting words out, but if you've made it this far, make sure you leave a like before you leave here. And what was I going to say? I had one more thing to say. Oh yeah, it was a light week last week. Only got 3 videos out because I was updating the Patreon ranks. But this week, I think we're gonna get pretty close to a daily upload this week. I think we're going to get very close to seven days this week between Monday and Sunday. I think we're going to get very close to having a video upload every single one of those days. So stay tuned, fellas. We got some good content coming out this week, and that'll do it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.